everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I am going to be reviewing the new Charlotte Tilbury, this 9-pan palette that came out. It's this plastic palette. It retails for $60. Along with that, I'm going to be reviewing the YSL bronzer in shade number 2, which retails for $65. I am also going to be reviewing the YSL blusher in Restless Rose right here. And I'm also going to be reviewing this lip plumping gloss from Hourglass. It's this volumizing lip plumping gloss from Hourglass. So if that interests you, continue watching. Alright, so I heard so much about this Charlotte Tilbury palette this past couple of weeks, and it was on Trend Mode 1, which is on Instagram, and I was like, you know what? I think I need to check it out. I like the size of it, and I don't mind that it's a plastic packaging. Everybody seems to be making a big deal about the plastic packaging, but I'm like, I'm fine with that. It doesn't have to be luxe, especially if I'm going to be traveling with it. I'd much rather have it be lighter. It's going to be my first reaction to these products, and you'll be able to see me trying them on. I'm going to swatch all of the eyeshadows on these products. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you do, please consider subscribing, giving this video a thumbs up so I can see you in my next video. Okay, so first off, we're going to start off with the Charlotte Tilbury, this 9-pan palette. It came out about a month ago. I saw it on Trend Mode 1, which is on Instagram. And so just so you know, Trend Mode 1 is on Instagram, and anything that's going to be new, that's going to be coming out, or that's trending in the makeup world would be on there. Yeah, so just go to @TrendMode1. So let's see, how many palettes does she have? I'm going on the Sephora site to check and see. A lot of them were sold out. I'll leave pictures of them up here. You know, there's a vast array of colors there, so you might be interested in something different other than the one that I am going to be reviewing today. It is a warm sunset inspired color story with a mix of mattes, shimmers, and metallics. You can see that they are absolutely beautiful colors. So let's go in and see how they look on the eye. I'm going to start off with just going in and using this one here, this number 1 color here, which is matte silk, and I'm going to just put that all over my lid just to see how it looks. So I'm going in there, I'm taking my Smith brush, I'm going to go in there, and there's a little bit of drop off, but not much. And I'm going to go right across the entire lid here so you can see. Oh, highly pigmented, that's for sure. I really just dabbed my brush in there. So definitely highly pigmented, so you won't need to go in there and try to build it up. It'll pop right away. Brush and soften that up a little bit. Do you see how much pigment came out there? Okay, and that is the lightest color. I can't imagine the other colors. All right, so I'm gonna go back in there and do the other eye. Okay, next I'm gonna go in and I'm going to, let's try this burgundy color down here. That is called Matte Silk 8. I'm not too creative with the names. Just Matte 1, Matte 2. So I'm going to take this smaller brush here. This is my Yano brush in the 09 brush. Okay, and I'm going to go in there and let's see what happens when we pop that in there. See. And let's see. Wow. So my opinion is these are really highly pigmented, and I barely even touch that into the palette, and this is, you know, this is the product I got on there. That's a lot. Here we go. And it's starting to look like a sunset, isn't it? Okay. Very pretty. Yeah, so everybody was making a big deal about these palettes. The cost, but I'm telling you, the pigment it's got a lot of payoff, that's for sure. Because I barely even touch that. And maybe, I don't know, like they have some blues, they have some greens, they have pinks. I think I'm going to use this one down here. What's it called? Crystal Pop. Let's go ahead and use that one there. And I'm not even going to spray it. I'm just going to go in and I'm going to just dab my brush in there. And let's see how much payoff the glitter has. Or the shimmer, I should say. my. So it's very versatile. I mean, you can have as much fun as you want with this palette, but you can also just kind of stick with the understated neutral tones like these three. And then, you know, if you want to go, yeah, I've used a lot of glitters. This is very glittery. Okay, I'm just gonna take a brush again and just gonna kind of go in there and blend them in a little bit. I don't like the way it drops off here, so I'm gonna go in with a little bit more eyeshadow. I'm gonna go, yeah, I mean, they're really highly pigmented. I mean, I know I said that 3 times, but it's crazy when you just barely touch it and that much comes out. So, well, so far, I'm impressed with these. And for me, I'm a traveling makeup artist, so I can throw this in my kit. And, you know, it's not too heavy to carry, and it's small enough, it's not too big and bulky. Okay, let's move on to the next product. And I am really excited about this. A friend of mine who does reviews on makeup highly recommended this, and this is the, okay, this is the YSL bronzer, and it is Hyper Bronze, and it retails for $65. I know, that's crazy, but it comes in this beautiful packaging, this leather packaging, foul leather packaging, I should say, and I think I got the number 2. Yeah, I got the number 2 shade, which looks like that. So you can see it's not too dark, right? Not too orangey. It's a nice color. So yeah, this is a hefty palette. It has this nice mirror on here. I can like get off there. Yeah, I can pull that off there. So there we go. Very pretty. So I am going to take my bronzing brush. I'm going to use this one here. This is my, so I'm going to take my Sonia G brush here. You can see it's beveled a little bit there on the end, and I'm going to go in and I'm going to tap in there. Now, after using that Charlotte Tilbury palette, I'm a little nervous to tap into anything because I'm afraid to see how much product is going to come off. Let's see, I'm just going to tap that around a little bit. Okay, let's see what happens here when I put this on. Oh, it's so pretty. It's so subtle. Now, this is like definitely something a little bit more buildable. Oh, I like it though. It's not too heavy. It's not too obnoxious. I probably even could have went up a color, a shade, but I really like that. It's very natural and it goes on beautifully. It looks like skin. Doesn't look like you have something laying on your, you know what I mean? Laying on top of your skin. Let's go over and do the other. And for reference, I have the, what do I have? Oh, I have the Armani Luminous Silk Foundation on. So the Armani Luminous Silk along with this is just beautiful. I'm gonna tap that in there. I'm gonna get a little heavy just so you guys can see. Oh, I love it. Just the way it sits on the skin. It's like very silky looking. Yeah, very pretty. All right, let's go across my forehead. See how pretty that is? And it just gives enough color where it doesn't look fake looking. You know, sometimes you put a bronzer on and you feel like, oh my God, I feel like it's so fake looking. That is so pretty. All right. Yes. So yeah, that is the YSL bronzer number 2, and it retails for $65. And if you are in the market for a new bronzer, yeah, definitely give this one a try. Love it. And as always, I'll leave the link to everything down below. And I purchased all these products with my own money. It's not sponsored in any way, so just so you know. If for nothing else, if you're a package lover, then this is just beautiful packaging. Okay, next we're gonna move on to, I got the YSL blush, and it is in the color Restless Rose. You see that? Can you see that packaging? And I'll leave pictures of everything up above. And this is the shade. You see that? Let's just see how it looks. I'm gonna put it on. Pretty. Yeah, very pretty. All right, so this is just like a really, I mean, this whole look is really like a spring inspired look. So if you're looking to a little pick-me-up for the spring. I use this Cheek Pro. This is my Sonia G Cheek Pro brush. If you're ever in the need for new brushes and you love brushes, definitely check out Beautylicious brushes, and they have some gorgeous brushes. So I'm just going in there and tapping in there gently. And I'm gonna go right across here so you can see. Again, so natural looking. Doesn't go on like, oh my God, that's a lot of blush. Can you see how pretty that looks against the bronzer? I'm just dabbing that in there. Oh, it's so pretty. Love it. Okay, let's go on the other side. So there's a slight shimmer to it. And again, the packaging is very luxe feeling. Who doesn't love that foul leather pink, right? So pretty. All right, let's go over here and see how it looks. Oh, it's so pretty. I love it. To me, like, blush is like the finishing thing for everybody. I've been using this under eye brightening serum underneath my eyes at night, and I'm telling you, it really is brightening up my under eyes. So if you have dark circles, I'll leave a link to it before. It's from M61. It's a peptide, and it really is brightening up my under eyes. Yeah, I'm loving this blush. I'm loving the bronzer. I really love it. Yeah, I do. It's pretty. I need to go in and put some mascara on. Let's put some mascara. And this is the Bounce Mascara from Benefit. You can see it has this brush here. It has like these, like this little tiny teeth on these little tiny teeth. Come on, focus. On one side, right? Can you see that? And then on the other side, it has this fluffy brush. So what you do is you go in there with the brush side and just kind of pull it up. And then you can take the teeth side and kind of pull out any clumps, which is genius because there's nothing worse than putting on a mascara when it gets clumpy and then you have to pull out a wand. So I love that. All right, last but not least is I have this Hourglass. It is a plumping lip gloss, a lip balm I should say. It comes in this beautiful packaging. You see that? And it looks like the color is this color, which looks like, wow, that's a bright pinky color. But you can see once it goes on that it's not that pink, but it goes pretty with, I thought it went really pretty with the blush, like to do these two colors together, right? That just, they kind of complement each other, right? They shouldn't compete with each other. One color be darker, one color be lighter. Like they should really kind of work together. Okay, so I'm going to take this lip pencil, it's called Soar, and I'm going to go and fill in my lips. You know, you would think it would be like super bright, but it doesn't go on that bright. It's a nice pop of pink on your lips. I don't know, comment below, let me know what your thoughts are on the bronzer, the blush. I'm gonna use this setting spray here from e.l.f. This is a Power Grip Dewy Setting Spray. And I'm gonna, I don't know, it's a nice fresh spring color. All right, let me just finish my hair.